carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall. And this play's going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And you'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
14, Jets, nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
King, Bill King, Bill King. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, back.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one not quite on target. Too much, and one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No touch.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Jets have got it. He gets free. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great, set. 180.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, There's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft day.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They give to Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Man in motion is Smith. 3rd and long for Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Really nice job here by the defense coming away with that sack. And it's this pass rush, Mike, that I think has to continue to make their presence felt as they try to put themselves in position to pull this game out.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is 3rd and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a holding punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. That's taken at about the 14. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. To the air on 1st down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So the Eagles use their first time out here. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts exiting the pocket right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie this game up here late in the first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
4. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 14.
Here we go, set.
In trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets move out front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that watch. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. And can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
3-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Great, set. 180, 180.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Great, set.
They bring their tight end right.
Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd and short, they go option left. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting. For some of the blocks to develop, never transpired, didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Yeah.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll run with Allen, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Devontae Smith there to return. Whoa, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
6-yard pickup. Brings up
Now
second
Jalen
and
Hurts
4.
on second down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
4-yard loss on the play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 27-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
31.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.